Hey guys, Dr. Kristie Ennis, physical therapist, certified strength and conditioning specialist and nutritionist, and today we are going over a low impact, total body Pilates workout. Now, this workout today is going to focus a lot on the core, but we've got the whole body in a quick, easy to do workout today. The only equipment you're going to need is a mat and some weights and a band, but you can do this workout really easily without any equipment and still get it to be a really good workout. So we are going to get started today too with a dynamic stretch, which really means a moving stretch. So I'm going to bring our feet apart a little bit, kind of start to get that side to side movement going. I'm going to face the side so you guys can see me. Step right back into that lunge. Bring those arms overhead. You can add a little extension backward and we're going to alternate. So here's 2. Keep that back leg relatively straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, woo, 8, 9, one more is 10. Good, I'm going to face you guys now. Bring my legs a little bit wider. Keep those toes pointing forward. Hands come into the middle. Shift that weight back. Really stretch that inner thigh. Alternating sides here. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, add a little arm movement too. Now we're getting that spine going. 2, 7, 8, only move the head if it feels okay. 9, 10, and one more for good measure. 11. Keep that back flat as you fold it forward a little more. Bend those knees a lot. We're going to work on pressing to straighten them out as much as you comfortably can. They don't have to go all the way straight. That's okay. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the very last thing to come up. Bring those hands all the way overhead. Clasp those fingers together. Leave the index finger and that thumb out. If it feels okay on the back, you can add a little bit of an extension backwards here. Stretch those hip flexors and spine a little bit more. Yay, and now we're ready to begin. So I'm going to grab that band, and I'm going to put that band right above the knees. If you need it to be a little bit easier, you can place it a little higher up. If you want it harder, you can place it below, around the lower leg or the ankles. And then weight-wise, again, you can either do these exercises with weights or without. We're going to start with about hip width to shoulder width apart. Squatting on down and back up. Here's 2. Keep that weight shifted backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more is 10. Adding on. Bring those shoulders back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Don't let yourself lean forward as you do this up into a hammer curl. There's 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not done yet though, of course. Bring it back down into that squat. We're going to take that elbow to the opposite leg, outside of that leg. Here's 2, 3, stand up nice and tall, squeeze those bums. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop it back down into that squat again. Shift that butt back and give me that little pulse. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in that squat. Now bring those elbows right in at your side. Come up on those toes, and we're going to bring those forearms forward for 2, 3, a little balancy here, 4, 5, you can bring those heels down if you need to, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm definitely wobbly, and 10, good. From here, we're going to come all the way up onto our toes and add that press back down into that squat. If it's too much, don't come up onto those toes, or if it bothers those shoulders, you don't need to do that whole press. Just do a little bit of a hammer curl instead of that press. Otherwise, you're coming all the way down, all the way up and press, down, up and press, almost there. And there we go. We're going to bring those legs a little wider, turn those toes out. Hopefully your band stays put. Sometimes the bands start to move a little bit. Adding that pulse again. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Stay in that little plie here. We're going to take and lift that left heel and punch across with that right arm. Stay right down in that plie. Don't let yourself come up as you start to punch. There's 3. Don't hunch forward either. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep that heel up. 9, and 10. Good. Drop that heel down. Now lift that right heel up. Punch across with that left arm for 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you're going to lift both heels up for me, alternating. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8. Feel that thigh burn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Both heels. Oh boy. This is the tough one certainly too. We're going to bring those palms facing forward and now press those arms forward for 1, 2, keep those arms low. Don't hike those shoulders up. 4, 5, 6. Now this is really where the thigh burn comes in. 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Yes. Awesome. Good. All right. Feet are going to start together. We're going to take those weights back to the center, stepping out to that left side, shift that butt back, and then turn that body to the left. Really using those obliques, those abs to turn you instead of just those arms. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your head follow only if it feels okay. 7, 8, 9, and at 10, last one here, we're going to hold it down there. We're going to lift that little straight leg right up there for 21. That's a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't move that left leg. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo-wee! Hopefully you feel the burn on that one, because I know I did. Okay, other side. Shift it back and rotate it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget, we're going to hold it down there at 10. There's 9. We have one more. There's 10. And now the fun part. Here we go. Lift that leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step it back into the middle. Little butt burn there, hopefully, for everybody. We're going to take those weights back to the middle again. Arms are going to stay stationary just to start. Alternating here, crossing one leg and back into a curtsy, and then the other leg. So here's 2. At 10 or after 10, we're going to add a little bit of arm movement too. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and here's 10. Okay, now we're going to add that little arm movement. We're going to add a little fly, squeeze those shoulder blades. 1, 2, keep those shoulders low again. 3, elbows are bent to protect those shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more to go. There's 10. Yes, I am going to face the side so you guys can see me. For those of you guys that have been following me, these are my favoriteest exercises in the whole wide world. That lunge, so we're going to step it back, right down into a lunge. Use that front leg, that right leg to push you right up. And then that front leg shifts back to bring you into that single leg deadlift. So drop down into that lunge, press into that single leg deadlift. There's 2. That back leg is only lifting because the standing leg's doing that work. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At 10, we're going to hold it in that little deadlift. 8. Here's 9. So that means we have one more to go here, and then we're going to hold it there. Number 10. Hold that deadlift. Squeeze those elbows back for a row. There's 2, 3. Don't use the neck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now keep those elbows up. Use just those forearms to extend back into that tricep. 2, don't let that back leg drop. 3, 4, that's kind of the tricky part. Lost my balance. 5, and again. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. E for sure, butt burn. At home, if you need to use a little balance, you can do one arm and hang on to something else. Stepping back into that lunge, coming up, leaning it forward, back flat. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One side might be a little easier than the other. 7, or harder than the other. 8, we have 2 more, and then we're holding it down there just like that other side. Don't forget that. 9. Last one is 10. Good. Hold it. Pull those elbows right back as you squeeze into those shoulder blades for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, 9, getting wobbly, 10, leave those elbows back, extend those forearms out for 1, 2, upper arm doesn't move at all, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Owie, shake it out a little bit side to side. Get a little bit of butt release there. We will definitely stretch at the end for sure. We're going to go down onto our backs. Keep those weights handy. Be careful, of course, getting back down onto the ground. Get that neutral posture situated. Arms are going to come up. Feet hip width apart, lift that butt up, and we're going right into that little skull crusher. So same idea, only those forearms are moving. There's 2. Don't let those knees collapse in either. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Keep that butt up. You are not done. We're going to take a little march as we bring those elbows down into a little chest press. If it's too much to do the march, go ahead and just stick with a regular bridge. And I love this chest press on the floor because you can't let your elbows drop too far, meaning you're not going to hurt the shoulder that way. Good. If you're doing that march, keep those hips nice and level. Don't let them drop. Don't let them dip. Otherwise, just stick with that regular bridge that keep that chest press going. All right, we're going to bring that right leg up. Left arm and right leg are going to meet and then extend out. There's 2. Don't drop those hips again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Don't drop that butt down. But you can put that foot down, put that arm down, and we're going to switch sides here. So left leg up, right arm up, pull together, and then extend apart for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there, and 10. We're not done yet. We're going to put that arm down. We're going to add a little pull apart with those knees for 1, well, we're really doing 22, 3, 4, you should really feel the butt burn now, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can let that butt come down. Again, we'll stretch at the end, not quite yet. Grab those weights again. Arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. Keep that belly button pulled in. Don't move that spine. Now we're going to do that little struggling bug or struggling turtle, as I had someone call it. So opposite arm, opposite leg. There's 2. Make sure you're extending from the hip, not just the knee. 3. Keeping those knees bent to start. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10, and then we're going to go with that straight leg if it feels okay. For 10, 9, always pausing in the middle here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Awesome. Not done, but that was still awesome. Good. Knees apart a little bit more. Both arms are going to come overhead as both knees or legs lower. One, you're going to lower probably a lot less because you want to protect that spine. Again, you don't want that spine moving at all, and we do want to keep those knees bent. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Straighten those legs out. We're going to drop again into that little bit of a chest fly. Yay. Love that the elbows only can go to the floor to protect those shoulders again. Alternating, dropping one leg and back to the middle, and then the other leg for 2, 3. Again, you may even notice that you're lowering a little less than the other one. 4, 5. More pressure with a straight leg. 6, 7. Hopefully your band is staying put. 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Awesome work. Now is the relaxing part where we get to stretch a little bit here at the end. Take that band right off. Feet come back down to the ground, crossing that left ankle over that right thigh to start to stretch out that hip and butt. And then can press down on that leg a little bit if that feels good, or you can bring that knee towards that opposite shoulder. Grab that thigh and bring it up towards your chest if you need a little bit more stretch here. To stretch out that left butt and hip. Good. Uncrossing, crossing that other one. Bring that foot down to the floor if you need to. Pull that knee across, or bring that left thigh up to your chest. Holding here. Don't forget to breathe. You should have been breathing the whole time, but really extra. Breathe here. Let those shoulders relax. Stretching all the way out. Clasp those fingers. Reach those arms and those legs away from each other. You can even add a little bit of a press through one wrist and then the other to get a little extra stretch, especially through those lats and that upper back. And then with control, right, this is important, we're going to come up into a seated position. You're either going to roll forward one vertebrae at a time, or like me, you're going to roll to your side and then come up into a seated position. Soles of the feet together. And you're either going to press open those knees or grab onto those feet. You can bring yourself forward, not hunch forward, but bring yourself forward. Let that chest come forward for more of a stretch. If you need to, you can sit on a block or a blanket or a bolster to help open up those hips a little bit if it's uncomfortable to sit like this. Nice. For our last stretch, we're going to get back up again to get the quad and the hip flexor, both at the same time. So we're going to grab that foot with our hand, press that foot into the hand, and then you're going to add a little bit of an extension in that hip. This is actually a modified yoga pose here. Bring that arm forward if you want a little bit more challenge, although it doesn't feel great on my shoulder, so I'm going to bring my arm down. Obviously, please hold on to something if you need to for balance, or challenge your balance by holding this pose. And of course, just be next to something in case you need it. Good. And switching sides, same idea. If this does bother your knee, or if you have any knee issues, this is a better one to do on your side, on the ground. There's a little less pressure that way. So again, pressing that foot into the hand, standing up nice and tall, and then extending that leg back. Again, bringing that arm forward if you want to, or leaving it down at your side. and then holding that pose. And coming on out of that, nice and gentle. Yay! Awesome job today, you guys. Well done. Thank you for tuning in. If you do need additional help with exercise, injury, or nutrition, I do offer both online appointments and in-office appointments. So just shoot me an email. And if you want to support me for what I'm doing, I do have a Patreon page that I will link in the bottom of the show notes here. And as always, stay tuned for more. And thank you so much today for tuning in. It was fun and hope you guys had fun too. Thank you.